So the groypers say that you're either a groyper, and if you're not a groyper, then you're a grifter, and you need to be taken down. Isn't that a bit like saying you're either with us or you're with the terrorists, like George Bush said, which was, that choice was false choice, but that's what you're doing as well. And by forcing the issue, you're taking away people's free will. You're taking away their free choice to talk about what they want to talk about, because every subject is important. There's no subject that's more important than another one. 5G, vaccines, fluoride, mass dumbing down, the lack of medicine, the suppression of actual medicine, big pharma, the corruption of government, etc., the charities that are all fake, everything. It's all as important as each other. The replacement of humans by robots and algorithms, that's more important. And yet, which one is more important? Which one takes precedence? Well, everyone should be able to speak on everything they want to, at their own time, at their own pace, and at their own will. Because not one subject is more important than the other. We're being phased out gradually and totally from this full spectrum dominance system. It's not just going to allow a gap where we have free speech or anything. They're going to close it off or control it in some way. Even if we think it's free speech, like trigonometry or whatever else they say is free speech, it's not. Spiked. Did they ever do articles about the corruption of Israel? No. But by getting a gang of people together and saying, we'll make them do this, then you're taking away their free will to talk about other subjects which might have been just as important. And maybe your attempts will fall flat and people will be alienated from your actions because it's not a free speech position. Much as I feel sympathetic to the cause, it's not a priority. It's not the only priority. There are every other subject which is just as important as each other, including online censorship. That's affecting us now. The mainstream media being a mafia, shutting down their competition, doxing people, defaming openly and lying, and just having free will to do that because of mere free press. That's a problem. The poisoning of the land and the plants and fields, etc. by Monsanto and chemical companies, agri companies, big agra. That's a problem. Big pharma. And the fact that there's no actual medicine, GC math, that works, and the NHS gets 130 billion a year, and now they won't treat people that are, quote, racist or sexist. So how are they going to define that? If there are black people going there that are fiercely anti-white, are they going to get treatment? If there are people who have quoted a sexist line from an old 70s sitcom, are they going to get treatment? I say treatment, it's not actually a cure, and it's not even treatment, it's just basically keeping you sick. So you're actually spared their poisons. Win-win. If we closed down all the hospitals, we would end superbugs. They would just die, and they wouldn't spread anymore. Yesterday I was in town, and it's all flooded down there. It's all like a complete lake. All the main roads, which are normally really busy with traffic and noise and smoke and dust and voices and people crossing and blah blah blah, was just completely empty. A serene scene with swans floating across it. I want more of that. I want to see swans and ducks and geese nesting on the minarets, on submerged minarets in a drowned city. That's what I want. It ends business, it ends corruption, it ends all the rush to get to fake news agencies, it ends all the selling of poisons on the streets and so on. It just ends society, which is just crap, isn't it? Society. It's broken, it's a lie, it's all faulty, it's all just nothingness. What the hell is it? We convinced ourselves that our society works, and that we've got medicine that works, and that the NHS is good for us. But we haven't. It's been suppressing actual medicine. The actual things that work are completely suppressed. We haven't got a society that works, right-wingers. We don't want to preserve a fake society. Like I said, there are more priorities than just preserving the West. I want a paradigm that functions, that works. I don't want to preserve this fake crap that doesn't work. Endless treatment and disease management posing as medicine. No thanks.